White flag now for Dario Franchitti as he comes down the front straightaway.
Last lap.
Final lap for Dario. 1.8 miles to go. There is second place Will Power. This is the best battle on the track.
Looks good. Carried out to the wall. Tony's running a bit of a blocking line. This looks good for her. She's going to have to outbrake him, though.
Tony Kanaan hits the button for the last time. He is out of push to pass. He's going to hold her off. So she'll have to do it somewhere very soon because she's running out of the corners.
See, and she has... That's a blocking move right there, boys.
Down into 4. We'll wait to see what IndyCar officials do. She's right on him through 5 and 6. The next best passing zone will be down into turn number 10.
Not close enough quite yet. But she's going to have to push the button to push to pass, going down to 13 and 14. So hopefully she has enough of a drive coming out of the last turn.
Let's go back to the finish line because here's Dario.
Great job.
His first win at St.
Baby, that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it.
His 27th career win.
And there is Will Power, who is headed for the white flag. What a drive he has had this afternoon. Will Power with one more tour of the 2.3-mile course here at Barber Motorsports Park, and his advantage on Scott Dixon is now up to almost 3 seconds.
Last lap.
Uncontested at the moment. Nobody in front, nobody close behind. It's just a Sunday afternoon drive for Will Power. From Toowoomba, Australia. Last week it was Dario Franchitti in victory lane. This week it's going to be Will Power. Those two drivers fighting for the title all season long last year. Looks like we may be set up for the same scenario this year. But today, on a Sunday afternoon at Barber Motorsports Park, it is Will Power who takes his first step on the 2011 Road to Glory as he wins the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama. Will Power goes to victory lane as the double checkers fly.
And boy, I think this
White flag, white flag. +6 on Briscoe, +6.
1.9 miles to go, and you heard a 6-second advantage for Mike Conway.
He'll want to drive this some more.
It's his new favorite car.
Yeah.
Conway can pretty much take it easy now. He's coming up on J.R. Hildebrand, but he's got a substantial advantage. Here he is. Moving down the backstretch, moving from turn 8 to turn number 9. Michael Andretti, his car owner, looking on. Here's turn 9. Turn 10. In the hairpin, back from a devastating crash last year at the Indianapolis 500. Mike Conway wins his first Eyes on IndyCar Series event at the most prestigious street race.
Good job, good job. Now, Mike, listen to me now. When you put into the pit lane, you're going to go straight across. Winner's circle is straight across. So whenever you come into the pit lane, just go straight. And the pit lane will be there. So be careful when you come in. Go straight over to pit lane. Congratulations. Your first one, buddy.
Paul Blevin waves the white flag indicating 1 to go. Here comes Graham Rahal in second position. The interval now is just about 4.3 seconds. Ryan Briscoe running back in third. Good day for Graham Rahal.
And we certainly spoke to him yesterday that he wanted to stay with a dry style setup, and if he survived this whole day with a car that didn't have much of a wet setup and brings it home second. Hats off to Graham Rahal. That's a good bit of driving. He had a spin, but they didn't.
So did everybody else.
Yeah, well, of course, Power has stayed clean. He's one of the few.
But you said early on, Jan, if things break right, he could do this whole race and not stop, and he did after those 3 under the yellow.
Yeah, topped up early, didn't need to.
The time has expired, and now all Will has to do is bring it through the last few corners. He's approaching corner number 10 that will lead to the backstretch. Looking down a long straightaway, longer than the straightaways at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Reaching almost 180 miles an hour under dry conditions. We started things yesterday here at Sao Paulo, Brazil, with Will on the pole, and we had to postpone the race until today. He's in the victory hairpin, off of it right now. And when it comes to racing on the street and road courses, you simply cannot beat power. Will Power wins here at the Itaipava Sao Paulo Indy 300.
Here comes J.R. Hildebrand, this time by. The white flag is in hand. 2.5 miles.
Come on, baby, bring it home.
Keep going. The 23-year-old from Sausalito, California. Listen to the crowd cheer him on.
And how fitting for the National Guard car to win if he can indeed do that. Has he got enough fuel to make it to the end?
Half a lap. He's got half a lap to go, and he's the Indy 500 champion.
Panther Racing, oh so good. They finished second here, twice here. They come again through the final 2 corners. J.R. Hildebrand.
Careful of traffic.
He's got to get around the lap. Traffic. 100 years now. He hit the wall. Just like Thomas Schechter. Just like Schechter. Dan Wheldon is going to win the race.
Yeah, Dan!
That is unbelievable. Oh, my goodness.
Weldon, after finishing second the last 2 years, wins when J.R. Hildebrand hits the wall coming out of 4, just as Schechter did.
What a tremendous finish. What a drive for Wheldon. I've been saying it all day, that outside lane is
Dario's on the overtake again, Bob.
Here they come to the white flag. One more lap, a mile and a half of racing in heat number 1.
And it's gonna be hard for Scott, but I guarantee you he's gonna have a go. That boy's a fighter. He's gonna try and go around the high side in turn 3.
Let's see what he does here in turns 3 and 4. He'll look to the high side of Franchitti. But no, there's no room up there either. Off the 4th corner, onto the tri-oval. And oh, it's going to be a close battle, but it is Dario Franchitti by 5/100ths of a second. Franchitti wins over his teammate by 0.05 seconds, with Power 3rd, Tagliani 4th, and Sato in 5th. Next time around, he will get the white flag. One more lap of the 1.5 miles circuit here at Texas Motor Speedway.
And Bob, let's not think he's won yet. We saw what happened to me at the Indianapolis 500. We're at Texas Motor Speedway. Crazy things happen.
Traffic ahead.
Will Power's going to want this first win. He's going to want it, but let's stay focused on the big picture here.
His car's ahead. Dixon is 1.1 seconds behind.
And Jan, Anna Beatrice is the car I was lapping just prior to winning the Indianapolis 500.
Here he comes, though, off of corner number 4. And Will Power is going to win his first career event on an oval in the Izod IndyCar Series.
Dario down the backstretch into 3 and 4. This time by, he'll see the white flag as he'll have 1 mile to go here at Milwaukee.
Last lap.
He won this race back in 2004. This could be and will be his second win if he can negotiate the last 2 corners.
Clear by 10, bring it home.
Down the backstretch, through the corner, and here he comes. It'll be his 3rd win of the year to go with his win at Texas and St. Petersburg. And his 29th of his career.
Great job.
Second place, Rahal.
off the fourth corner, and here is the white flag shown for Marco Andretti. And for the last 249 laps, Marco Andretti has spent his time fighting the bulls in the bull ring. But he has won the trofeo, that's the trophy in Spanish, and he comes through as the winner of the Iowa Corn Indy 250 presented by Pioneer. Marco Andretti wins over Kanaan, Dixon, Hildebrand, and Franchitti.
Everybody did their part.
Simona De Silvestro looking like she could have a top 10. And Anna Beatrice right now running 11th as the white flag comes out for Dario Franchitti. Pursued closely by his teammate Scott Dixon.
Oh, yeah. Turn it up just a little bit, didn't he?
Last lap.
Yeah, they're both on him now. Both on the overtake.
Yeah. Might as well use them up. Dario is now out of overtake assists, and so is Dixon.
Team Penske are not going to be happy with this result, seeing a 1-2.
There are two passing up. Well, that was one of them. So one passing opportunity left into turn number 8.
Here is turn number 8. Well, I think it's clear to say that he survived a wild afternoon of crashing, every kind of emotion you can imagine, pit strategy, and Dario Franchitti is the winner of the Honda Indy Toronto. Finishing just ahead of his teammate Scott Dixon. Ryan Hunter-Reay comes across third, then Marco Andretti, Vitor Meira are the top 5. Coming down for the white flag. One more lap to go.
White flag here, white flag. He's on the
both on the overtake? Basically keeps them even.
And the interval specifically is 0.7 seconds, and Briscoe is having to make a pit stop, relinquishing 4th place.
Yeah, guys, it was like a ticking clock. They knew it might have to happen, and Roger was waiting to the last moment. In the last lap, this is the last moment, unfortunately. Slash and go.
Wow, 1 lap from finish in a 4th place. But that will put Tony Kanaan up into 4th place now as Briscoe will make his way slowly out of pit lane. Here comes the man of the day once again. Power is just so good at street and road courses, and that's where we will be in 2 weeks at Mid-Ohio. Interval remains about the same unless there's a major problem in turn 13. We're going to see Mr. Power back in the winner's circle.
Franchitti right there.
Nope, can't do it. Well, the Eyes on IndyCar Series 2011 visit to Canada about to end, from Toronto's Power and Franchitti fracas to today's battle between Power and Elio. And Will Power wins at Edmonton. Franchitti runs 3rd behind Castro Neves.
Franchitti will come up and congratulate him.
Yeah, it's been a good drive for Scott Dixon. Coming here and winning the peak pole position yesterday, and this is probably the most dominating performance that we have seen all year. And he will come off corner number 13 and take the white flag. 1 more lap to go. 1 more lap around the 2.25 mile racetrack.
It's a good time to have a dominating performance, Bob. That's what you need. He needs to close in on the championship.
Last lap. Plenty good there behind you.
This will give he and the team a lot of confidence.
8.5 seconds ahead of second place Franchitti, and that's James Jakes ahead of him. Jakes is running in 23rd, still on the lead lap, at least for the moment. I would imagine that Scott may keep it that way. Here comes second place Dario Franchitti. Going to walk out of here with more points ahead of Will Power than before the race started.
This may be the slowest lap
he's ever had.
Yeah. Yep.
I think he's taking it real easy.
Well, the wait is over for the New Zealander. He adds his name to the list of 2011 winners. A dominating performance as Scott Dixon takes the checkered flags and wins the Honda Indy 200 here at Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course.
Checkered flag is out. Now that means Ryan Hunter-Reay is going to be your race winner. So this race is now officially over. And again, we're still trying to get Brian Barnhart in here to discuss with us what happened on the track and how this decision all came about. But we are now being told this race is over. Ryan Hunter-Reay picks up the win, and Michael Andretti is now a lot happier than he was just a few minutes ago.
And we are on the final lap of the race. The white flag has already been given to the leader, Will Power. He approaches the place where he had the bad accident 2 years ago, came back from that and won last year, and it appears as if he's going to put together back-to-back wins here at Infineon.
It's the first time that that's going to happen since we came back here since 05. We had a different winner every year.
Oh, when we've got Saavedra up on the bank. Wow.
And someone else. Is that Conway?
That's Conway.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's going to try and bring it home.
Looks like both cars are going to keep going. And Will Power is in the S's on his way to the checkered flag.
See how high Saavedra went on that bank?
Yeah. We will see a replay of it after we see Will Power win his 14th career victory. A powerful wind has come through the Sonoma Valley and has carried Will Power to victory here at Infineon Raceway. Castro Neves second.
These fans welcomed us and have been so...
Oops. I was just wondering what happened to Sato, and there you have it. Wow.
Oh, he's still running, though.
Still running. Good. So no full course caution here.
This is where they stall it, though.
Oh, but that's the same thing that happened to him on one of the practice sessions. He backed up fine, but then it killed when he tried to go forward.
He's dead in the water.
Now, they may be able to pull him back. They may not have to go full course caution here.
Turn 3, drivers left. White flag.
White flag, one more lap to go. I don't believe they will go full course caution. It will be a local yellow only as we ride with Will Power down into turn number 1. Sato is down here in turn 3.
Way right. Back up. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Stay way right. Way right.
Slow down.
Okay.
There you go. Good job.
You got a big gap. Slow down, slow down.
Unbelievable ride for Will Power here this afternoon. He's 11 seconds ahead of his closest rival, Oriol Servia. And here is Patrick again.
But was that under caution? She made that move going into that corner, and the yellow flag was out. They may take that one away from Danica.
Good point. It's Alex Tagliani running right ahead of them. Now E.J. Viso is off course.
Now, all of a sudden, the last lap for the Lotus guys.
Yeah, the 2KV car, 2 of the 3 are off course. Meanwhile, here is Will Power moving off of corner number 12. And the dream for Baltimore has been realized today. And for Will Power, his dream of winning another race in the battle for the championship has come true as he wins the inaugural Baltimore Grand Prix. And the crowd goes wild. But the white flag comes out. One more lap on the 2.9-mile road course here at Twin Ring Motegi.
Danica Patrick just got off the outside of the final corner. Bourdais charging after Servia. Servia in blue right behind. It's Bourdais pushing hard. Can't pass here. Somebody saw.
Was Castro Neves.
Castro Neves. Man,
trying to get around Hildebrand.
He's going to get. Well, if he
completed it.
If he completed it, he'll definitely be in trouble.
It looks like he did.
Yeah.
An easy drive all day long for Scott Dixon, all weekend long for that matter, winning the pole position, leading the most laps, and a few corners away from taking the victory. Difference in points now 13 as Franchitti moves up to 9th. Will Power second.
They're going to finish where they started. How about that after all that?
Good point. Here comes Scott Dixon through the final few corners. And the final race at Twin Ring Motegi is going to go to Scott Dixon, his 27th career win, second of the season. He also won at Mid-Ohio. All right, one more lap to go.
Carpenter led that lap.
Stick with it, buddy. You can do this.
Now watch Scott Dixon as he's going to take a look to the outside.
Now Franchitti's out of push to passes, and Carpenter has one lap.
Oh, that could be the difference. They go down the backstretch and race into turn number 3. Will Ed Carpenter be able to get his first win in the Eyes on IndyCar Series? Here they come to the line, and it is
Carpenter.
Ed Carpenter wins. How about that?
But right now, the position he's in, he actually has a small advantage because everybody else is opening the air up in front of him. And even, oh, here we go.
Trouble, contact, and a huge crash. Up in turn number 2. Oh, multiple cars involved. Oh, my. It looks like Dan Wheldon may be involved in it.
Dario, let's start off by talking about the accident. I mean, obviously, this was a concern of a lot of people, not just the fact that something could happen, but if it happened so fast. What was your view of everything?
My view was the back wing of Scott's target car, really. I was sitting behind Scott. I could see it was, within 5 laps, people were starting to do crazy stuff. And that early in the race, I don't want no part of it full stop, but I wanted no part of it there. I love hard racing, but that to me is not really what it's about. I said before we tested here, having driven the stock car here, this is not a suitable track, and we've seen it today. It's just you can't get away from anybody. There's no way to differentiate yourself either with car or driver. You're just stuck there, and people get frustrated and go 4 wide, and you saw what happened. One small mistake from somebody, and there's a massive thing. So it's I hope everybody's okay. I don't know. I saw a couple of cars airborne in front of me, but at that point my focus was very much on trying not to hit Scott, and it's just, as I say, right now all I care about is that everybody is okay.
A lot of debris on the track. Obviously, you had to go through a bunch of that debris. How is your car?
The car's fine. The IndyCar Series let us change the tires, so we've got 4 new Firestones on there. That's always our biggest worry in these situations, and so I'll be interested to see what they say now, what we're going to do. We've obviously lost a lot of cars. So we'll see what happens.
All right, once again, Dan or Dario able to get through safely, and now worried about everybody else.
All right, we came in late on that, and folks, this is the hardest part of our job, and the last time I had to do this was 2006 with Paul Dana, but we have lost Dan Wheldon today here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. A tragic accident on lap number 13. And Dan Wheldon killed today here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. There'll be a 5-lap salute. Stay with us, please.
White flag will fly this time by. Final lap for USF Juniors. And we got a scrap for 2nd to 6th. McNeely way up the road in 2nd, so it's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. And there's Cooley. He's got a couple more. He's up to 14th, I think, Cooley. Wow, what a great run for Evan Cooley in the 91. Not done yet, final circuit. There you go. That is 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Who will be in the final step on the podium? Vinicius Tesoro. Now have to think about Ariel Elkin. So not only can't really be on the full offensive as he was before, because Elkin's looking to challenge. way out front for Sebastian Wheldon to start this season off in style. 7.1 seconds, 7.7 seconds, pardon me, the lead for Wheldon. Looking to get the victory out of the gate. Wheldon's going to work his way down through the last part of this racetrack. What a great lead for him. That's actually, I believe, McNeely there. See, was he a late move here? Yeah, look at this. Ribeiro still not done. He's trying to find a way by. Over under here on Taylor. This is the battle for third. As already under the front straighter. Here he comes. He's going to start celebrating, coming across the line. What a way to get it done early on opening race.